Well, hey there guys, Wheels here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a new series on none other than Oakfield Farm by Oxygen David. So welcome back to the channel. This is a new playthrough for me. I've just barely started trying to get all my audio and everything correct for YouTube, and I believe we're ready to roll now. So I have played just a little bit on the map to get things going, and actually it's fairly new for me because I didn't really play the map in 2017. So those of you who are from across the pond, you'll have to put up with an American boy playing on your turf. So feel free to drop me your suggestions on how I can play it more of a European way. Now, these are only suggestions. I can't guarantee that I'll change what I'm doing, but if you want to tell me, give me positive feedback on things I can do different on the farm, then feel free to do so. But when it comes down to it, all of us play Farm Sim 19 just a little bit differently. So, is that where my liquid fertilizer's refilled at? That's a good question. I actually put in liquid and dry fertilizer down the hill because I couldn't find where the fertilizer was. I found the lime, and I believe I found the seed, but not fertilizer. So if y'all want to tell me where the fertilizer trigger is, that would be excellent. If not, I'm just going to keep the ones down there. I may find it as time goes on. So anyway, things are about the same, except for I traded in the default plow, and I picked up a couple of these Tiger plows right here, 2 of them. Of course, I have 2 tractors. That was the default tractor put in the game, and then the case down the hill there with the sprayer on it. So also I've added one more thing to the game, and that is over here I added a John Deere 4045 for dry fertilizer and lime. So other than that, things are basically started at the first option you can pick, new farmer, and the only reason I picked that is because I wanted to have the buildings the way that he put them in here, and we're starting other than that with the default fields and the default tractors that are given. And the only other item to note is the fact that I put some money into the game when I was playing around setting it up, and I forgot to remove that. So in the game save, I will edit that and give myself about $60,000 after setting things up. I did add GPS to a couple vehicles, and I think I need to add GPS to the combine, and then I'll pretty much be done with the setup. So anyway, I have plowed and limed field number 3. Field 2 is ready to harvest, just like it appears in the game. I don't think I'm going to start with that, though. I think I'm going to head down to the case tractor here. I've got it all filled up. I went ahead and added fertilizer bins down here. I don't really know where the trigger is in game, like I just said, but if you want to let me know, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll just leave these here, and I'll probably end up using this area down here for other placeables that I want as time goes on. I'll probably put a fermenting silo and stuff in there. Alright, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sprayer up to field 3, and we're going to go ahead and spray. Now, weeds are turned off. Periodic plowing is on. Crop destruction is on. And traffic is on. Growth is at normal, and my gameplay is at normal. So in addition to doing recordings on this map on YouTube, I will also be doing some live streams over on Twitch with this map, and I will try to go ahead and archive those over here to YouTube for you folks that don't go to Twitch, and so you can see what's going on over there. I'm not sure if I'll put in the whole thing or highlights, or if I'll break it up to more than one. I'll probably just archive the whole stream. So incidentally, if you're not a follower of me over on Twitch, check me out over on Twitch at Wheels247, and follow me over there, and even sub over there if you feel like it. But if you're not a Twitch guy, that's fine, or a girl, that's fine. We'll be bringing videos over here as well. So for about a year now, all I've been doing is archiving streams every now and then, and I've even got lazy doing that. Pardon me. So, but I want to get back into doing some videos on YouTube of Farm Sim like I used to do, and I thought this would be a great map in order to do that with. So that's what the plan is. So likely by the time this goes live, I will have already live streamed it once. I haven't decided what I'm streaming tonight. Usually I do stream about every day, except for usually Wednesdays and Sundays I do not stream. But other than that, I usually do. Sometimes I'll squeeze one in on in the afternoon on Wednesdays. If you follow me on Twitter at Wheels247, I always tweet out when I'm going to be live. So that's how you can do all of that. So I do live in the United States in Central Standard Time. So my streams are usually going to be in the afternoons, U.S. time, and evenings, U.S. time, usually after 6 o'clock Central Standard Time in the U.S. So I don't do just exclusively Farm Sim. I do various games at different times. Man, that is really wobbly. So I don't know if I like that. But anyway, we're going to fertilize this. I'm going to plant this in something I can get a windrow from, possibly barley. There's no need to have oats yet. I don't have any horses, and I don't have any cows yet either, so for that matter. So pretty much starting from the beginning, other than the few modifications that I've done. So anyway, all that said, to say welcome aboard, and hopefully we have a good time getting a career game save started here on Oakfield. I have said Oakwood, and if I've said that, I apologize. It is Oakfield. But I think the map's pretty well known. So sometimes you do hesitate to do content on a really well-known map because everybody's playing it. But I don't care about that. I usually pick things based on if I'm going to have fun with it or not. If I'm going to have fun, then I'll keep it. So now I do have a Farm Sim server with Hunter Farm. It's an American fictional farm by Funny Farm Gaming. Those archives will be posted on Twitch as well, fresh ones. And I did actually do a little informal tour on that map as well in the last few days and put that up on YouTube as well. That should be available on his Facebook page now, but you can see that video for information on that. So for this, we're over in the UK, and we're going to get something new and exciting started over here on this farm. As I stated earlier, I didn't play the map in 17 much, so it's all new to me pretty much. Fields are pretty good size, but not overdoing it for my style of play. Of course, this will be single player. I like the fact that the sheep right there in front of me and the cows off to the left, that's a pretty big field for them to roam in. But I think barley would be a good crop to put here. Now, I may have to trade out this sprayer. I don't like the fact how it's bouncing around on me there. Hopefully I've got my volume and stuff right, guys, so I'm kind of rusty with my YouTube stuff, so just trying to get all that situated and back optimized again like I used to have it. It's always a guessing game when you're trying to get your volume right. Spent a lot of time testing today, so let me know if you feel like that something needs to be adjusted. I love the look of the countryside on this map. I actually looked up on a UK map what it looks like in the area where this is supposed to be, and it's definitely looks just like what you see on Google Maps. Oops. The shrubs are definitely not collidable, but the trees are. Okay, pardon me while I fix this. Have to get used to the edges around the field having trees and bushes and all that kind of thing, since I generally prefer the American style maps. But this map looks so good and it's such a popular map that I figured, you know what, I got to put my 2 cents worth on this map. So what better place to give your 2 cents than on YouTube, right? People are giving cents there all the time. So anyway, once this gets planted, then I'll go ahead and harvest the crop in the other field over there. I've been really looking forward to playing this map, so there's a high likelihood that a live stream will have been done on this map before I release episode number 2 on YouTube. Today is Monday while I'm recording, so if all goes to plan, you guys should have this early in the week on Tuesday, most likely. But I plan on putting out, 2, 3, 4 episodes a week. We'll see how it goes. As long as I'm having fun. I'm not promising anything. Just decided to give this a whirl. I may go ahead and opt to get a different sprayer. I'll think about that one. This one's rather unstable acting, I guess. I may just go ahead and get the liquid attachment for the John Deere. That seems to be a viable option right now, so I'll probably just go ahead and sell this piece of equipment and get the other piece. Matter of fact, I definitely see myself doing that. I probably will be changing out the Case tractor. I'm trying to debate whether I want to stick with just John Deere or go to a different tractor. I may go to some New Holland in addition to John Deere, but for now we'll keep the Case to get started. But I know what they say, if it's red, it stays in the shed. Of course, they got their sayings for everything, but New Holland seems like maybe a good option. We'll see. If you have any suggestions on what tractors you'd like to see me buy and which direction you want me to take, for sure leave the comment, and I will consider it. Like I said, comments don't necessarily mean I'll do what you say. I do welcome, though, what my viewers' opinions are, of course. So if you see something you want me to do, certainly throw it out there. I may or may not do it. Okay, so it looks like we're about done with this fertilizing. This will not be a very long video today, just long enough to introduce the series and introduce myself to those who don't know who I am, which just about nobody knows who I am, but you got to start somewhere. So I don't think I mentioned in this go around in the recording that on Twitch I also do Diesel Brothers right now, and I've got that game has an interesting interactive feature to it where your viewers can vote different actions that happen in the game, which I'm anxious to try out too. So I do mostly farm sim gameplay, but I have been known to play other games as well, simulation, survival games, those kind of things. I may do a Diesel Brothers video on YouTube. Always been a fan of City Skylines, although that's never really been anything that people have been interested in watching. right, but Farm Sim's been the flagship for me ever since Farm Sim 15, and I got my YouTube started at Ringwoods. By Stevie, of course. Okay, so it looks like our spraying is now done on field number 1 here. I said field 3, it's field 1. So we're ready to go there. I do have an actual mower, and you know, since I don't have cows or sheep yet, I may opt to mow those fields and bale. I do anticipate getting animals. I don't know how many I'll get, and probably because on the server I deal with a lot of loose silage and loose straw and loose hay and grass and stuff, maybe I'll stick with bales on this particular series so I get a chance to use the Anderson DLC and so forth like that. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's turn off our lines or dots and take our sprayer back down to the farm. So I will be getting started on the harvest of that field right there. I think we have the horse pronto as far as the cedar goes. Although honestly, I'm not sure where the cedar is. We'll have to get that. I guess I'm going to go ahead and store this over here. Not sure really where I want to put everything. I'm not really sure what all these sheds might be used for. You know, as far as where to put bales and where to do all that good stuff. Wonder if can I fit this in here without too much of a struggle. I know with a name like Wheels, you think I'm a good driver. Unfortunately, that's the contrary. Okay, let's try it again. We get lined up just a little bit better. I've had the worst time today in Farm Sim getting vehicles to do what I want them to do. All right, let's see one more time here. Ooh, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Well, I certainly apologize for having such a hard time getting this in here. All right, there we go. Seems rather wonky today. Like I said, I've had the worst time today trying to get Farm Sim vehicles and stuff to act right. Okay, so now I do need to find the cedar. Not really sure where it was by default. I don't think it was in there. Pretty sure anyway, right? Man, I hope it's not in there. If it is, I'm going to have a time getting it out of there. Is it back here? Yeah, there we go. Alright. I knew we'd find it. Okay. Back in here, and it's just a matter of finding stuff where they're hid and getting it out. Okay. So there's my cedar. I don't know what this trigger's for right here. Does this happen to be like a seed trigger or what? No, I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure that the seed fill point is right here, though. Is that correct? At least I thought. Anyway. Or maybe it's not even a fill point at all. You know, I would think that that's where the trigger is, but honestly, I'm not really sure. I'm going to select barley. Or do I actually have to buy seeds to bring up here? That's a good question. Alright, well guys, I'll tell you what I am going to do then. Oops, pardon me. I am going to probably go ahead and put a seed bin. Oops. No, that's for fuel. This is lime. Well, we'll probably just go ahead and put a seed bin down here as well. I don't like to buy the individual bags. We can just go ahead and slap a seed thing right in here. Just go ahead and do that and have that done. Now this may be redundant, and if I can find the right one, I'll certainly take these out. But oops. Oh, miscellaneous. Okay. All right. So let's get over here and just use this for our seed station. I think putting the seed station on this side is a good idea. I'll go ahead and mess around putting like a 2-track over there in a little bit. Okay. Who knows? I may take these out and put in one of those other sheds that have everything kind of loaded into them already. But I rather like these, so I think I'll probably stick with these. So, like I said before, I'll probably use this area for a placeable area anyway, for other placeables that I might want to use over time. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so let's take our barley and go on up to the farm now. Or the field, rather. And go ahead and get that thing seeded up. And let me check my time just real quick. So I'll probably cut things off before I get the seeding finished, probably right after we get it started. Definitely anxious to find out what kind of views we get and what kind of comments that you guys give me. Be anxious to find out that information. Now maybe that's the way you do it. You have to refill this area. I'm not really sure. Well, in any case, we'll figure it out. May start out with sheep first, just to make it a little bit easier to take care of them to begin with. We'll see. Don't have any idea what I want to do yet on that. So we've got a grass field over there, which we'll definitely get some hay bales out of. All right, so I've got the seeder up, and I'm ready to go with barley on this field. Like I said, though, guys, this was pretty much meant to be an introduction to the series, so definitely welcome you guys to come back for episode 2, and we'll see where we go with this. Like I said, there may be a live stream in between now and the time this one comes out. So anyway, guys, I do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share the video with a friend, and all that good stuff, guys. I do appreciate it. Follow me over on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter for more information on this map and gameplay, and I appreciate it. Guys, until next time, y'all take care, and we'll definitely see you in the next one. Later.